Hello there, today is video 2 of the Olympus XA4 and XA2 unboxings. The previous video I did it for the Olympus XA4. Today we'll be focusing on the Olympus XA2. As you can see, I have the box over here. So before I get started unboxing the XA2, I want to correct myself on the previous video I did it for the XA4. Well, it's not really correcting myself, I'm more adding to it to what I said. So what I said is that you could push film to 1600 on the XA4, which I'm technically I am still correct. However, if you do want to push film on the XA4, you have to shoot film that has no DX coating. For example, over here, I respooled my own film, and this film canister has no DX coating, no labeling whatsoever. So that's the only way you can push film on the XA4. If you were to use coated film like I have over here, ISO 400, if you load the film, this will override any settings that you have on the XA4. So for example, here I have ISO 400 film coated, and if I was to load it on the XA4, it's going to override any settings I have over here. So you can't really push film that way. So if you have this camera, just keep that in mind if you do want to push film. Just a little tip. I like respooling my own film most of the time, all the time actually, because sometimes I don't want to shoot a whole roll of 36 exposure film or 24, and sometimes I want to test out a camera, so I just want to shoot 12 frames, and that's one way I test my cameras and not waste any film doing it in that process. So now back to the unboxing of the Olympus XA2. So you can see the box over here, pretty nice. I've seen better. I put some tape over here to prevent it from tearing more. And the reason why I do the unboxings is because, I think I mentioned it before, most of the time when you buy these cameras, they don't come complete with the box like you see over here, which is the original outside box and the plastic box. So once you open it, you see your manual, more manuals, more paperwork. And here is the Olympus XA2. Nice display actually, very nice. The older XAs have a better display compared to the XA4, which I did the other day. It's just regular plain old box with the styrofoam and whatnot. You know, it's very nice display with the XAs, even with the XA and the XA2 and XA3. I believe the XA3 has the same kind of display as the XA4. So yeah. So the XA and the XA2 have a really nice display, as you see over here. So quick look around the XA2. Comes with the flash, A11, really common, really basic. There's an A16 that you can find also, but I hardly use the flash when I use the XAs. This is not a review of the camera, it's more like an unboxing, because I'm sure you can find better videos on YouTube. So here we have a 35mm lens with the maximum aperture of 3.5. So this one does not have DX coating, so you can definitely push film, but it's very limited to 800. And as I mentioned with the XA4, it has the same feature as when you close the clamshell, it returns back to a certain setting. For example, we'll do it again. Close the clamshell, it returns to like full shot right there, full body shot. The back, top, the bottom here. The bottom does on the XA2 you don't have backlight lighting. The backlight setting as you do on the XA4. You know, positive 1.5. But you still have your battery check, which is important. It works. And your self timer. Open this up. And it's pretty clean. Nothing to complain about. I mentioned in the previous video that the XA3 and the XA4 have the red lining over here, the red tape. And I think I'm right. It's because of the easy load. Because with the XA3 and XA4, all you're going to do is load your film, pull it to this far, and you close your back door and you're good to go. With the XA and the XA2, you have to actually thread it through these slots over here advance the film a bit so you know it's in there for sure, and then close it and you're good to go. So it is a lot easier to load the XA3 and the XA4. That's about it. You know, you've seen these cameras before. I'm going to rebox it. Great lens. Not much else to say about it. And put everything back. And that is the unboxing of a Olympus XA2. And like I said, I like to do these because most people don't know what kind of box it came with back in the 80s. And nowadays, you can definitely see unboxings of the new cameras. For example, you can see an unboxing of an iPhone or the newest camera, whatever they may have right now. But with these cameras, when you buy them, they just come with the camera itself. And yeah, thanks for watching and enjoy. So I plan to do more of these videos. I'm hoping to get an XA, Olympus regular XA, the very first one, and unbox that for you guys. And we'll see what else comes. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.